Tesla's down again today on news of layoffs, and we saw Tesla hit a lower low actually coming in today at $154. Now, I ended up closing out one of my best days, $30,000 on the day. This is realized. As of now, I'm currently down about 66% on my position on Tesla. And so in this video, I want to go over the unrealized loss that I currently have on Tesla. We're going to go over the two positions that I'm currently in. We're going to talk about why I'm holding through earnings. And more importantly, I want to go over why I'm still in this position. If we scroll down and go into my current open positions, we can isolate just my Tesla positions and hit apply filter. You'll see at this point, these are all of the open positions that I currently have on Tesla. Now, the reason that there is no net cumulative profit and loss is because the only thing that we track and the only thing we care about is realized profit and loss, meaning that the position has to be closed. And since this is unrealized, meaning that none of these trades are closed yet, that's why we do not see a P&L. So at this point, we're going to go through line by line what positions I'm currently holding and why I'm holding them. Then we're also going to go over Tesla's daily chart because all of this correlates together. And while Tesla is actually making lower lows at this point, we actually have the RSI making higher lows, which is showing a bullish divergence or a potential reversal. First position that we have open here is going to be some 517 $170 calls. This position I opened here back on 415, and this is the most recent trade that I ended up opening. The reason I entered this position is because I had a position from earlier in the month that I entered on Tesla for 175 calls. So instead of averaging into this trade being farther from the strike price, I decided it would be much better in my interest to just start a new position that's the same date, but closer to the current strike price to give myself much better Greeks. So those are those two positions that are currently open. You're also going to see here that we have a September call. Now this position I opened up a while ago and I plan to hold for a long time. I've been holding this position since March 7th and I will probably average down on this one time, probably about 5 to 10 contracts before we go into earnings. My plan was to get a total of 25 contracts, but I wanted to wait in case we saw Tesla sell off into earnings, which luckily I did wait because we're getting a really good position fill on this. Now, the final thing that I have here, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not necessarily worried about. It is a very, very position, but it's a long-term position. And this is going to be my cash secured puts. So I sold cash secured puts here on Tesla, meaning that if Tesla closes on 426, so in just a couple of weeks after earnings, of course, if it closes below $160, I will be forced to buy shares of Tesla at 160. So that means that right now, if Tesla were to close at this very moment here, I would be forced to purchase shares all the way up here at $160, which is not the end of the world. That's why I love to sell cash secured puts, because if you're doing this on something that you believe in long term, at the end of the day, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to fill on something that you wanted to buy anyway. And so for me, I wanted to acquire some more Tesla down around 160. And so I was selling some cash secured puts there. Now let's move over to the actual charts. And we're going to go over the daily chart and then the hour, because the daily is showing still a bullish harmonic pattern. You guys are going to notice that at the bottom left side of your screen, using the harmonic indicator with our settings, we have an 85% success rate historically, which is very strong, with a total return of 85%. This means that we will come back up to hit this target of 220 before taking out our stop loss of $146 85% of the time. Meaning that if you were to enter long here as of today at 156 bucks, set a take profit all the way up at $220 and a stop loss down at 146. Now, of course, swinging through earnings, you might have a lower stop loss if we gap down, but this gives you a 5-to-1 risk versus reward, which is something that I'm going to take each and every single time. Not because I believe that I'm going to end up making money or because I believe that I'm going to end up doing well on the trade, but because that's the smart thing to do, and that's what's currently in front of me. For instance, today we were posting within our Discord community about how we were taking puts on SPY, and we were literally saying that we are not expecting our play to pan out, but because we had such good risk versus reward, it was worth holding. And you can see one of our members even said, well, in that case, why are we still in SPY puts? And I said I am, just because of the risk versus reward in the pattern. I'm expecting to lose money. And I laughed at it. I said, I know that sounds ass backwards, but until we are bearish and we break through this 505 level, then I will become bullish. We never broke over 505. We completely rejected on SPY, and our puts absolutely printed. And I don't show that to you to be like, look at all, the money we made. But I explained to you that it's not about doing what you think is going to make you money. It's about doing what technically is right. And technically, which you can see at the bottom left side, 85% of the time, technically the thing to be right now is bullish on Tesla. It might not make you money in the short term, but if we would have completed each and every single one of these trades over the past couple of years, we would be very happy with those returns. So I hope this video helps, guys. If you want to trade with me every day, go check me out on Twitter. It's completely free. I post all of my trades over there, as well as much more. And if you want to trade with me every single day, get access to all of our private indicators, which you see me trade with every single day, go and check out the second link in the description to join our private Discord Academy. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you guys later. Peace.